Hello, everyone. I greet you on a very cold weekend as we're approaching this, or the storm is approaching us. Just once again to inform you a little bit about the Catholic Ministry Appeal and its origins. Of course, it far precedes the Diocese of Rochester and any one of our bishops. Back to the earliest we hear of it in a council of the Church is about 576 AD, the Council of Braga, a collection for the bishop. But it really even goes back to the Bible. We see St. Paul speak in 1st and 2nd Corinthians about a collection to go to Jerusalem. And there's several other references in the scriptures. So it's a very ancient practice of the church to be supportive of the local church, the bishop, and all of his ministries. So the original name for this collection would be from the Greek word cathedraticum. And it's just, again, it's a sort of a tax that goes to the bishop from all the parishes. And the cathedraticum, as you can hear in that word, cathedral, similar sound as the cathedral because they're both based on the word cathedra or cathedra in Greek for a chair, which represents the bishop's authority, just as a throne represents a king's authority. So the cathedral is the church in which the chair, cathedra of the bishop is, which symbolizes his authority. And so we have this collection in a way of honoring the authority of the bishop, which comes to him from the apostles, which comes to them from Christ. So Christ handed on a share of his ministry to sanctify, to preach, to teach, and to govern the church, first to the apostles, and they chose successors, and those successors are our bishops in a direct line all the way back to Jesus himself. And so we are honoring them in a very similar way that we would honor our parents. The commandment says, honor your mother and your father. Even if we have some differences with our parents through the years, we are supposed to honor them. And we have sometimes differences with a priest or a bishop, but we should honor them just the same for the office that they hold. And so we do so by our prayers, by our sacrifices, and by our financial support as well. So I want to thank everyone who has contributed so far. I want to thank everyone who has incentivized us and everyone who has pushed us closer to our goal. I thank you all for the various sacrifices that you make on behalf of the Catholic Ministries Appeal and the other ministries that we have in our church, locally, in our parishes. And may God continue to bless us so that we can bless others by virtue of our generosity. Thank you so much. And again, stay warm this weekend. Use your best judgment about travel plans and so forth. Keep safe and keep well. Let's pray for one another.